Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to break even and of course how to take partials. So I just took this go trade on this new demo account I created to show you guys how to break even and how to take partials. So what is taking partials? Taking partials basically means that you are taking some of your profits. So assuming you're in a trade and then the trade is in profit, you can decide to take out some of that profit even while the trade is still running and then leave the other to run to TP. That's basically what taking partials means. And you can only take partials when you use 0.02 lot size and above. You cannot take partials with 0.01 lot size. What you can do is to just close the trade altogether, but you cannot take partials with it. You have to use 0.02 lot size and above to take partials. Okay, so now you can see this particular gold trade that we're on. All right, I used 0.05 lot size. So out of this 0.05 lot size, I can decide to take partials and take out maybe 0.02 lot size profit out of this, or I can decide to take out 0.03, 0.04, 0.01 depending on me. So assuming this gold trade is on $50 profit and then I used 0.05 lot size, if I divide 50 by 5, it is going to give me $10 in 5 places, which means that 0.01 is responsible for $10 profit, 0.02 is responsible for $20 profit, all the way to what 0.05, which is $50. All right. So if I want to close this, if I want to take partials from this trade, I take out 0.01, it means I'll be closing $10 profit. If I take out 0.02, it means that I'll be taking out $20 profit, and so on. So now let's take partials on this trade. So I'll swipe left. I click on this last icon, this good mark inside a circle, inside an orange box. I click on it, and then this 0.05, I change it to, let's say, 0.03. I want to close out 0.03 profits out of this $10 profit that I'm on. All right, and then I click close. So I literally have taken partials from this trade. So if I go to my history now, look below your screen, you see history, settings, and a whole lot of other icon. If I click history, you'd see that SAUSD buy 0.03 over 0.05. It means that I took out 0.03 profit out of the 0.05 that I used. Okay, and you can see that 0.03 amounted to $5.94 of profit. So I have closed this trade and it is now in my account. You can see I deposited $100 in this account. All right, it's a demo account. I deposited $100. The profit, which is the $5.94 profit, has now made my account balance to be $105.94. Now if I click trade again, we'll go back to this trade and you can see that this trade is already running in profits. All right, it's still in profit. All right, so I did not close the trade altogether. So it means that I am leaving this 0.02 profit to run. I can still come back later and decide to close 0.01 out of this 0.02 when it goes further in profit, or I can just wait and say, okay, I want to wait for take profit. Do you understand? It is literally my choice. So this is how to take partials. So the next thing we're going to do is set break even. Now break even is basically how you protect yourself. Break even is how you go risk free in a trade. So now let me explain the idea of stop loss and the idea of take profit, then we'll now relate it to break even. So take profit is a price that you set to tell the broker that whether I am monitoring this trade or not, anytime I am in profit and price gets to this particular point, close me out of this trade automatically in profits. That's what take profit is. Now stop loss, on the other hand, you are telling the broker that this price that I am setting as my stop loss price, anytime the market gets here and I am losing, rather than me losing my entire account, rather than me losing too much, close me out of this trade with minimal loss when price gets to my stop loss. So when your trade is in profit, you literally now set break even. And how do you set break even? You change your stop loss price to your entry price. So once you've seen that your trade has gone far in profit, you change your stop loss price to your entry price, so that even if, as is already in profit, something that happens, the market now reverses and it goes back to hit your stop loss, you are not going to be losing any money, because it's going to be taking you out at your entry price. It's going to be taking you out at the price you entered the market from. So because of that, you are not going to be losing anything and you're not going to be gaining anything. It will just be like you didn't take that trade, because you left that trade at the same price that you entered, so you're not losing money. So that's basically what break even is. Break even is just you going risk free, protecting yourself by changing your stop loss price into your entry price. So now, how do you know your entry price? If you look at this gold trade that we are on, under the gold buy, you see two prices. There's a price by your left and there's a price by your right. Now the price by your left is stagnant, it is not moving. That is your entry price. And the price by your right is moving. That is the current market price. That's why you see that it's going up and coming down. So as buyers and sellers are, fighting, the market is fluctuating. So the price is literally going up and coming down. But you can see that your entry price is stagnant, because that's the price you entered the market from. Okay, so if you look at the entry price, which is the price by your left, is 3431.704. That is the price that you entered the market from. So now let's set break even. So take note of this price, 3431.704. Okay, 3431.704. So let's go and set break even. So I swipe, I click on this pencil icon, it brings me to this place for stop loss and take profit. Now of course I didn't set a stop loss on this trade, that's why you are not seeing any figure here. But if I had set a stop loss or a take profit, you would have seen the stop loss price and the take profit price here. So I click on stop loss, I edit this price, 3431.704. That's the entry price, and I click modify. So I have set what? Break even. So if you edit it, let's swipe again, click on this pencil icon again, you will see now that I have a stop loss price here. So what I just did is that I just set break even. So when market now reverses, now we're on a buy trade, so when market is going down, is selling, instead of me to lose money, it will automatically close me out at the price that I entered this trade from. So that way I will not be losing anything from this trade, I will not be gaining anything, I will literally go risk free. So this is the concept of break even. So this is how traders are able to protect their self. Okay, so whether you use 0.01, 0.02, 0.05, whatever lot size that you use, you can set break even. So break even has nothing to do with your lot size. You see that we didn't touch lot size. Now that we just set our break even, we didn't touch our lot size. So break even has nothing to do with your lot size. So any lot size you use, you can set break even. The only one that has a restriction is taking partials. So if you want to take partials, you have to use 0.02 lot size and above for you to take partials. So I hope this explains the concept of break even and taking partials clearly.